Good day, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Mineral Monday night. As you can see, I have my homemade mask today. I sewed this by hand over the weekend. I'm going to put it on here. I told everybody that I would. Oh, that wasn't to have moves. Hold on a sec, you guys. Sorry about that. My stream fell over. We'll be right back in a second here. Hold on a sec, you guys. We almost got this going. Okay. I think we're back on here. Sorry about that. My little camera fell over. All right. So I have not looked at the mask yet, but I thought I'd start with this because it would be cute. So I have not worn it yet. I have a filter that I put on and I fitted it and it's extremely comfortable, as you can see. So this is my new mask me and my daughter made, and it fits really well. You see how comfortable it is. All righty-o. So today we're having a special Mineral Monday, and we're going to be sharing our protector stones and talking a little bit about them and how they work in the healing properties. All right, and we'll get that set up. And then here is the Labradorite. This is a jade. And what else do we have today? We have fluorite. And then I brought this because it's just nice and it shows all these different stones. The reason why I started this channel is, you can't find out. Hi, Angela. You're just the first one here. I can't find out diddly squat on the news. And so I just was demoing my new mask. I can't find out diddly squat on the news. And so I started reading tarot because, as you can see, this is super comfortable and fits really well. I didn't have any elastic, so I used a piece of ribbon because it's what I had. Like, we went to the store and we couldn't find anything there. So now I can go out grocery shopping without being embarrassed. Now, this is for someone accidentally. Okay, so today we're going over our rocks. I love rocks. And then we're going to ask questions. And then we are going to read on this really bizarre thing that happened to me recently. It's just so weird. Okay, right on. There will be others joining us when they start to realize that this channel is going live. Our first rock is Labradorite. Okay, here's the side that's unpolished. You can see some of the grains in it. And then here you can see the polished Labradorite. Now, protective stones have three basic protective qualities. The first one is to block unwanted energy. The second is to filter energy there. That's a nice focus. And then the third is to transmute. All right. Now here's the jade. Jade is from Asia and it's a very sacred stone. The greener, the better. So this is actually considered a very good piece of jade because it's extremely dark green. Okay. And then here is the fluorite. Now let's talk about electromagnetic properties of crystals and crystallography. I took a lot of rocks and minerals and put them into what's called the TEM, or the electron microscope, in order to check out their atomic structure. And so at the same time that I did the Schrodinger wave equations, and we took different cubic structures, and we shot energy through them so that we could see how the different crystal structures and the cubes, like this one's an FCC, which is called a face-centered cubic, can transfer the energy. Now this one has a channel going through it. There it is. Okay, now I've got it, and I think you can see it. Let's see if you can see it. Okay, and so once we line up the channel, ooh, this is a little trick. Oh, there it is. You can see it right there. It's going straight through. Once we line up the channels and the crystals, this is how we can transfer energy through FCC crystals. Now, we talked about blocking unwanted energy, okay? So that would be considered just insulating oneself or making a covering of protection. So the types of rocks would be like obsidian and labradorite, because that performs an actual energy field. Okay, so that's the most intense kind of blockage. And then the spiritual protection is to filter, to discern the harm, okay, the harmful intention, okay? So the intention is what makes other energies harmful. So the crystals in the jade are more of a filter. As you can see, there's cracks in it, and it contains other separate elementals, okay? So this is used a lot in Chinese medicine for spiritual protection and protection against just like accidents. And then finally is the transmuter. So this one is taking negative excess energy and channeling it. Remember I showed that? There it is. You can see the channel really well lining up now. Sending your excess unwanted energy into the astral plane so that you're now neutralized. I love this one. I actually could fall asleep with it like in my hand. All right, so if you have any questions, go ahead and ask away, and we'll get to a different set of rocks. Next week I'm wearing my turquoise, so that's the American Indian. All right, so let's get straight to it. What's going on with the DOJ and Barr? Because, you know, they were supposed to have heard the guy, the unredacted Mueller report is out. Congress and the court, Supreme Court, is kind of like stonewalled, I guess, right now because of this out on sick leave, essentially. Yippee! Here we go. All right, so let's just find out, because the last time I read on Barr, I knew that there were whistleblowers onto this guy, and the next day there was an emergency meeting of over 1,000 judges. And remember, they filed like over a petition, like over 1,000 signatures. Like, why aren't we impeaching Barr? Okay, so that's the question. Why are we not impeaching Barr? If you have a question, anyone here, you can go ahead and just ask. Why are we not impeaching Barr? Why don't we impeach Attorney General Barr? All right. Sure if this is up right. The relationship is young. The idea of impeaching Barr is Congress gets hundreds of impeachment requests every year, and so they have to really discern if they have the evidence or not against him. There's 6 guys, like these 6 evil players who are like working together, not in the favor of the Constitution, but in favor of the party. And what's going to happen is one of them is going to get ousted. There's only going to be 5 left. And so when this guy gets different, okay, this is the germ, this is the spread, only it's upside down. So they've got to, wait for it to stop, obviously, get that under control. That's an excuse. The Queen of Cups. This is healing. So once again, there's a lot of healing that needs to be done, but we're talking about cleaning up the Department of Justice. It's karmic. This is the high priestess. She's the one who's gonna lead the charge. It's like out of our hands. We got to wait for her to step in because, there's forces at work that are out of our control. Karma, destiny. And once again, now we're talking about the DOJ. There's 9 people here in the DOJ. Okay, 9 people. 9 people. Let's see who they are. Well, one of them is the Page of Wands. This is somebody new in Congress. This could be like a Katie Porter type, somebody who's really there to clean up the act, but they're on their first term and they have to be very, very careful about not alienating themselves. There's a lot of losses being held right now. And, why isn't Barr being indicted? Why isn't he being impeached? I don't think that he's going to make it that far. I think this is like the light bulb's gone off in a room full of cockroaches and they're running for cover. That there's so much going to explode now because, the truth is all coming out. The Mueller report is out. This is it. The truth is out. Okay, so basically what this is saying is they don't have to impeach Barr. Okay, they don't have to impeach Barr. All right, because, let's face it, they've got too much dirt. There's too much dirt. Okay, so let's move deeper into this. I have a feeling that there's a master plan because I don't think the Republicans want this guy back. I don't think they even want him on the ticket. Okay, so let's dig a little deeper. All right, everybody, ask your questions, your political questions. I'm just talking about Attorney General Barr and why they're not going to indict him or impeach him is because karma is on a roll. And there's literally so much going on inside of the Justice Department. They don't need to, because the truth is out. The unredacted Mueller report, and let's face it, people are shut down now. I mean, not even the Supreme Court can function properly. All right. So, what is the master plan to get Trump off the ticket? Because let's face it, I think he's not even going to be on the 2020 ticket. All right, let's just take a look at the master plan. I think the Republicans have a master plan to get Trump off the 2020 ticket. Let's take a look. All right, let's take a look on the 2020 ticket. We won't even deal with what's going to happen to Pence. We're just talking about he's going to be deposed essentially by his own government legally. They just can't take this guy anymore. What is the master plan to replace Trump on the Republican ticket? Okay, this one said this is easy. Spirit likes me to pull cards from this deck. Okay, what's the master plan for replacing Trump on the 2020 ticket? What is the master plan for getting Trump off the 2020 RNC ballot? Okay. Here we are, the Seven of Wands. Okay, this is voter suppression, or this has to do with the voting machine. This is actually literally one of the servers, either the RNC or the DNC server. That's the overseeing this reading. In the foundation, the essence, the center of the reading is temperance. So, okay, they're juggling between the RNC and the DNC. Okay, they're emotional. They can't tell which way is the better way to go, because they don't think Trump's going to get reelected. Okay, the polls show he doesn't have the numbers. They're constantly counting the numbers, and now they realize, you know what? Trump actually is not in a position to get reelected. And so now they're going, should we promote the RNC, or should we try to corrupt the DNC by hacking it? Okay, this is in the recent past, is the agreement, the Two of Cups. Once again, this is the fraternity between the two parties. So this is Congress. These are the two parties of Congress who are talking about it behind closed doors, and they already have a plan. This is their plan. They've already thought about this. They're like, we got to get rid of this guy. At this very moment, this is a yes. This is the ultimate yes. This is the ultimate yes to not so much truth, but trust. This is more about the trust and the believing in each other as a democracy, that by working together, we can get this guy out. So it's very possible that the Republicans are wanting this guy out. This is saying, yes, there is a plan, and the Republicans are in on it. Why? Because they actually care. They actually care about what's happening. This is emotion. This is feelings. It turns out there's the humanity, the humanness in the Republican Party is saying yes. And this is this is the head Speaker of the House in this case, this is Mitch McConnell. Okay, so it looks like this is all hinging on Mitch McConnell. Mitch must be in on it. Mitch has got to be one of the 7 guys who knows what's going on. You notice that this is nothing but feelings within the Congress. This is all feelings within the Congress. Okay, so now we got to read on Mitch. Now we got to read on Mitch. He's the key. He's the key element. And you know what? So is Elaine Chao. It turns out that his wife is in on something. There is some funky, chunky monkey going on with him and his wife. And so let's see how Mitch is involved in this down. Is he preventing this takedown? Or I seriously think so, because, you know, let's face it, his wife is implicated on, like, what? I don't know. What is Chow implicated on? Does anybody know in the live chat? We're going to do this quick reading on Mitch, and then if we have any questions, we'll answer. We'll run them out here. Will Pence be investigated too? Ooh. Hi, you guys. Hi, Jima. Okay. Will Pence be investigated too? All right. Well, I'll bet you what we need to see is this master plan. Does the master plan include taking out Pence at the same time? Because we know that we've got that mob, like the Jim Jordan, Nunes, McConnell, blah, blah, blah mob. Okay, so let's just do a quick reading on Mitch McConnell. What has is Mitch McConnell going to support the takedown? He's innocent. He's like, don't shoot me. I'm the piano player. He doesn't want to be included. He knows he's got a raw deal working for Trump. He's screwed. Mitch is screwed. In the recent past, Mitch, somebody must know something about Mitch and Elaine, because look, they've got enough evidence on Mitch McConnell and Elaine Chao. Is that her name? Factions in here. I keep saying that there's this group of 5 players, and they're trying to kick one of them out, or one of them's going to leave and turn. Somebody's going to turn, but is it going to be Mitch? Let's just ask. Who's going to turn? Who's going to turn? They're going to, what's with this guy that they're going to, okay, is he going to turn, or is he going to get kicked out? Is this guy, this whistleblower, is going to blow this whole thing up? Is he going to turn, or is he going to get kicked out like that IG guy? Uh-oh. Okay. All right. We know that Trump just fired the IG inspector. I don't really know why. Okay. This is the card of judgment. This means that people are literally dying of the thing within the government. Boris Johnson's in ICU. It's getting serious. Okay. And like I said, people are starting to actually get concerned. They might care about their own hide. This is the card of mutiny. So we asked, is this guy going to get kicked out, or is he going to turn? And this is the card of turning. Okay, so somebody's going to turn. You see how he's been alone. He could have been possibly in quarantine. Okay, and there it is again. The Ace of Cups. Somebody's going to turn on Mitch. That's what this is saying. All right. So is Pence included in the master plan for GMA, I believe, asked that? Because this master plan, obviously. Okay. Thanks for putting a like on it. This is the first time I've done this Monday night mineral show because what happened was there was a bunch of, I guess the bots stopped on everybody's channel, and then all of a sudden they started censoring us. And all of a sudden, all these people left my channel. They must have been fake viewers, like Korean bots. And at first I thought, oh, I wonder if the little bot factory got infected and they're all on work leave and they can't show up, to sex chat Mimi from, from Penang Pang or whatever. Penang Bang, my bang wasn't showing up on anybody's channel. And I was like, what's going on? And then the next thing I know, they're like cutting back on all these live streaming, and all these people are getting cut off and censored right in the middle of their live streams. So I'm just going up as the Mineral Monday show, and then we'll talk about rocks and politics. As long as we know what the keywords are. And then, of course, we just say this is for entertainment purposes only, not to give medical advice or to incite any illegal or illicit activity. All right. Is Pence included in the plan? Because it looks like Mitch is included in the plan. Thank goodness. And somebody's turning. Somebody is turning. So, is Mike Pence included in the plan to replace the president? Have they been investigating Pence, and have they got the master plan how to replace Pence? Okay, she says shuffle one more time. Okay, so the question is Pence in the master plan to replace the Donald Trump dynasty? There's the guy who just turned, the one who possibly was in quarantine. Chop his head off with his head. That's the justice. That's justice. This is justice. So that's a yes. I have to keep these up for you. Gosh, this is great news. Yeah, it's part of that agreement that they all been talking about. Remember how we saw this in the last one? That's so bizarre that it came up again. The Two of Swords. Okay, this is the present moment. Okay. Right now, justice is having a no choice is the best choice because it's waiting for the time. You see the moon? This is a first quarter moon. So right now, actually, we are going from the first quarter to the second quarter moon. So this could be the right time for the head chopping. They're just waiting for the right moment, and then boom, off with both their heads. See, they're not chopping two heads. They're chopping two heads. Excuse me, I misspoke. This is not out just to get the president, but to take out both candidates simultaneously at the correct phase of the moon. And the final outcome, okay, this is heartbreak because it is hard for a lot of people. I mean, losing a president in the middle of the term due to an inept corruption. I don't know how they're going to do it, Article 25 or whatever. But yes, Ma, it will be heartbreaking because, see, they had to take out Mitch. Actually, they probably have to take out a whole bunch of people. Barr, Mitch, Pence, etc. And it's a loss, but it's not bad because we're going to have a new president. This is probably an interim president, and vice president will be completely brand new. I mean, it's a choice that no one wants to make, but they are the plan. They got the plan. Okay. Any other questions? That was QMOS. Any questions? Oh, do we have to wait until November? I seriously doubt it because I just read, I don't know if you had a chance because it was very long, reading that I uploaded this morning. And it looks like the number 8 or August actually is a big month, and also June. June looks really bad. Really, really bad for Trump. And the reason why is, the second quarter of each fiscal quarter, which is Q2, which is starting now, April, May, June, once the actuals come in and the unemployment rate is this high, it's going to crush Trump's candidacy. So do we have to wait until November? I want to put this in a way that it would make a yes instead of a no. Will Donald Trump leave before November? Will Donald Trump be gone before November? Will Donald Trump be gone before November? Okay, thanks for the thumbs up. Okay, will Donald Trump be gone before November? We need all 9 cards, okay? We're going to pick them. Will Donald Trump be gone before November? I have to make sure that it's right side up. There we go. Donald Trump be gone before November. Donald Trump be gone before November. Will Donald Trump be gone before, and his presidency before November 2020? He's got so much dirt against him, he can't stop it from coming. It's going to be one indictment after another. It's going to keep coming out. He can't stop the dirt from coming out. This is his love for Putin. Well, I guess the dirt about him coming out with his love for Putin would be saying it all once the financial, and it's strong. The evidence is super, super, super strong. The Trump-Russia thing. Ugh. He's going to get nothing but bad, stinking news between now and then. That's all there is. And this is the yes. Yeah, he's going to be gone. Yeah, he's going to be gone. Yeah, because the King of Cups is going to take him out. We just talked about the master plan. The betrayal. All right, let's face it. I'm going to read this down and not just across. Okay, because the news of the betrayal is coming before November. I mean, we're talking about a traitor here. Yeah, The answer is yes. When the yes on the yes, answer is yes, he's gone before November, because the sun comes to illuminate all, okay, about the betrayal. And there it is once again, the plan. The plan. Here it is, the plan. We just read on the plan. Okay, so check this out. He cannot stop the indictments. These are the indictments they're holding for him regarding treason. The Russia connection, the money trail. The reason why is because, yes, it's all in the money trail. And it's probably already there in the unredacted report. And this is a double set of yes, he's going to be gone before November. The evidence against him is too strong. The King of Cups, and too many people are dying. Too many people are at a loss. Too many people are losing. The unemployment rate is too high. Nobody can wait. And thus the plan, which is also by the grace of God and spirit, destiny, karma, the way the whole thing's meant to play out. I mean, look at how strong a yes this is. It's a triple yes. Yeah, he's going to be gone because people care about the truth, about the money trail connected to his love for Putin. I mean, he's a traitor. That's treason, you guys. I mean, in the old days, they would have just been, off with his head. Okay, now once again, for entertainment purposes only. Any other questions? So we don't have to wait until November. Jay, did you have a question? Jima, did anybody else have a question? Okay. Who wants to know what COV 19 ID stands for? Who would like to know? Any message from my spirit? Oh, you want a message from your spirit guides? Definitely come back on Thursday. I have my Oracle message cards with me. I will give you I'll pull a personal message card for you. Right now we're doing political mineral Monday. Okay, so who would like to know? Oh, you would like to know what? Okay, so that's one of the hot words we cannot say. And this is the absolute truth, people. I am not BSing you. Okay, I don't call them, they call me. Okay, so I got the call. All right, it took them 3 days to get a hold of me. I'm kind of a little hard to get a hold of. All right, so they called me. Okay, they called me. All right, ooh, I'm moving too fast. It buffers, thanks for telling me. Okay, and it doesn't like it after a while too. It starts to get all finicky. All right, they called me, and of course, I'm only giving out public information. Nothing is classified. Okay, and so the fact that they called me means something is up. All right, so being that as it may, I would just like to let you know what I think the acronym, so you'll put it back together. So let's start with the V. What does V stand for? Okay, well, that's easy. V stands for the agreement, okay, the V stands for all the money that's going to be exchanged when you go for your free shot, okay? So whatever word you know that starts with V that corresponds to that, that's what the V stands for. Okay, what does the CO stand for? Let's see. What does the CO stand for? These are the bad guys, remember? Okay. So they're operating covertly. Okay. So that's what the first two letters stand for. Okay, why the number 19? Oh, that's easy. Because they want you to think that it's from a bat, it's from a snake, it's from a pangolin, it's this, it's that, it's this conspiracy. But the truth is the patent is from that year. Yeah, that's right, it's patented. Isn't that shocking? Okay, and oh my goodness. Well, you know, the other two letters are just a regular acronym that we use in everyday English. What do those two letters normally stand for? Oh, that's real obvious. Yep. That's like that new, what do they call it at the DMV now? It's supposed to be a special ID. What kind of an ID is it now you have to have at the DMV? Oh, gee, put that together. Okay, so that is my opinion only. Okay, nothing to infer anything other than what I think the acronym stands for. All right. Okay, you guys. So it's a lot of buffering. It looks like we'll be live streaming again Thursday. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. I appreciate the likes. Let everyone know, and then we'll be back on noon Thursday. Thanks for coming, Gma. See you again on Thursday at noon Pacific. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Jay. We're new here, so you'll get lots of personal attention. Okay, and then we do the poll and message cards too for the personal messages on Thursdays. It's lovely seeing you all. Okay, this is just for fun.